Beautiful.
Okay.
Blue. It's a good
Hey,
color.
Mom, how old are you?
39 plus, no, 40 plus 60.
So that
no,
means
50.
100.
No, 40 plus 50.
So you're 90 years old.
I
So
think
you have a lot of expertise in many areas. So please explain what you think about men.
Men, they all cuckoo.
Well, tell me the story.
Just cuckoo?
Yeah, the men, they know make a mission, because the woman was smart than them.
Yeah. Well, that's
So do you want to tell this story about you and Dad when I was born?
Yeah.
Because, right?
What happened?
Now you say, well,
You were saying that like you had
Yeah,
that
yeah.
pain in your side, right?
yes, because I was, they must be, she moved around, they pushed me on the side of the ball, must have been nerve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right on the nerve.
Nerve, yeah, the reason why after midnight I can't sleep for 4 months.
Oh my God.
Never close the eyes.
Up the whole night.
Yeah, I cannot sleep, it was bothering me very bad. Yeah, when the end, most of the time, when the time is coming up,
Yeah.
last day, I cook, I set
Oh
the
my
table.
gosh.
He came with a friend. He what about his friend? His friend made money in this country. Him and his wife, they were not children. They used to talk about they go back to live in Italy. He said when we reach $100,000, we go back Italy and we make it better. Okay. Now last day, when I was very not well, both they came to me, his friend. His friend said, give me a ride in Boston for take a ticket for Italy. They used to go with a boat back in Italy,
The last day, just
Yeah,
before Linda's
yeah.
born. Okay.
And me, I said, I'm sick, I can't come to Boston. He left, he went with a friend to take him to Boston
Oh boy.
for ticket. And after he went work, because he worked nights, 3 to 11 I think it was, he left. And when he left, 2 hours later, my neighbor gave a ride to the hospital when she was born.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Hey, now,
So do you remember what you cooked that day?
no,
That's a good thing.
but mashed potato, I don't know.
Mashed potatoes.
What happened now, doctor was alright too, because it was wrong. He came to me, he said, I don't think your daughter can make. She got a yellow Johnson.
Okay, Yellow Johnson joined us.
Me. They didn't think I was going to make it.
Oh yeah, they didn't know you.
Now, in the hospital all along, have no relation, nobody can talk. It was very sad, my husband was
Lonely.
away. Now my husband, they work with
Who was the children?
my young,
Okay.
my kids,
Mhm.
And they used to, because I was in Queens, far away from here, they store dry, they have a gas station, they put a car over there, all three.
Yeah.
Each week, everybody, they leave a car over there, they change.
Carpool.
Carpool,
Yeah.
This way,
Right.
same day, same week, was his friend. My reason for why my husband left the car on the gas station.
Right. Okay.
Now I gotta go to the hospital. Who take my neighbor take her to the hospital
Sure.
because they have nobody else over
Well,
there.
thank
You know what I mean?
goodness.
And they don't want to call my husband because he make nervous. He have no car. You gotta take a taxi. It was too expensive. We talk about 40 years, 50 years ago.
I know.
And I stayed in the hospital, And when they came here, she got Yellow Johnson, was upset all night, all alone, no sleep. And I think doctor was a big mistake he made. I said, tomorrow we see somebody that knows about Yellow Johnson,
Mhm.
some specialized this thing. He was speak Italian, it was good,
Right.
And the next morning, somebody come along and see her, if something we can do about. Next morning, the doctor came. Everything's all right. What's it about? Everything was normal. She went to normal.
Oh, she was normal. So it was just that real, like the Billy Rubin kind of.
I was just messing with her.
Next morning was normal. But now my husband came from work late. He came to see me because it was very hard. Doctor said, "You what husband? Who came here?" Hey, we have not too much children. You gotta find somebody to babysit. That's why. He came the second day, I think, or third day. And don't ask me again. I say, what? Nobody can babysit. You gotta find somebody to babysit because nobody was there.
Think about that.
No, was it tough? No,
It
yes,
is
I mean, tough. But the men don't understand it. For our kids, they need a lot of work. No. And my husband got a cyst a little bit off. One night, I was sick, and I just got from the hospital a couple of days. The sister fight with the husband in Waltham, far away, and she came about 1 o'clock after midnight with the son because they fight with the husband. My husband say, I was sick already. Make a bed for my sister next on the couch. I said, my husband say, take your sister, give right back home. I said,
Bravo.
No,
You had to be strong, right? You did, as a woman, didn't you have to be
No,
strong and speak up otherwise?
No, what, because now I realize, when I was young, I grew up with my family, I was oldest one, and my parents was too tight with me.
Right.
I never answered back.
Yeah.
And I want to please. This is not right. Now it's gone. And one day I talked with my sister, my sister. No, my sister said, when I told my mother after you marry, you can call it. I said, I was too old. They say, no, too old. She don't understand no more. Supposed to get argue when I was young. She understood better.
Well, of course, right.
Understand?
That's the time to do it.
You see,
Didn't you argue when you were young, right? Wasn't that the time to argue with?
Yeah, well, we won't go there.
But that's true.
Yeah,
It's
this-
when
Yep.
you're taught to be, good, and you're taught to always
Too much. I did everything,
accommodate. Yeah.
Too much. After my father was more. No, I like his song. I like everything,
Yeah.
I like his song. Already I learned some, and I want to go someplace for it be more finished.
Right. Right.
My mother said, no. Why, I say? Was it my neighbor? Because my
Right.
mother was...
Old-fashioned.
And my sister took it from my mother. My sister tough. Anything that she says, she got it. For me, it was very hard, you know me. I treated my brother sister better than my mother. And my brother now was the oldest one, the second after me, He used to say sometimes say, I miss more you than my mother. Because I make more please to him, understand?
Closer.
No, just to say, sometimes you want something I used to do, my mother, no. You see, this is a problem, sometimes be good and no word.
I'm going to stop the video so I can make another one. So let's stop this.